Alright, I'm only doing one take of this, and the video is bad. Oh well. In the comments of one of my recent Friday Night Funkin' videos, I promised you guys a tutorial video on how to get the mods working on Friday Night Funkin'. Game banana. I tried making like a little bit of like a small tutorial on how it works. Also, if you hate ads, make sure to log in. I said I was going to show off a full in-depth video for people who didn't understand how modding works in this game. Over here, Friday Night Funkin' stuff. All of these, except for this one, are modded versions of Friday Night Funkin'. Highly recommend you watch like a professional do this because I'm only doing this from experience. I'm only explaining things from experience. When you download Friday Night Funkin' mods, you either get one of two things. You either have the assets files that have its own like data that you move into the regular game files, which is a very easy procedure to do. You just take the assets of this, go to the original Funkin' assets, drag, move over, and then just replace the files. Bada bing, bada boom. Easy like that. You get your regular Friday Night Funkin' game with the new stuff added into it. Sometimes when you download mods, the mods will come in with their own file. So as you can see with the Witty mod, it's not Funkin', it's just versus Witty. And if you look into the assets with all the data and stuff, you can see that instead of replacing the files that's already here, the game adds their own in here. So we have the ballistic stuff, the little arrows that you press, the keys that you need to press in certain sections, all of that kind of coding and good stuff. I love coding. What you can basically do here is that if you take the assets file of one of the mods, okay, CG5 has their own execute. Okay, Neo also has its own thing running there too. Let's for B-Sites, for example, we take the assets from this. We're going to take the data and images and all the other good stuff in here and move them here. Replace the files with the same names. We have the Witty mod, which normally comes with its own 126 frames per second, but it also has the B-sides in it. To my knowledge, I don't know if you can combine the game files if they have their own executable for them. If you go to week 4, we can see that I don't get penalized. I don't know why my keyboard does not work for this engine, but yeah, you can see that I'm not getting penalized for pressing the keys a bit early, and I can basically just spam keys. But it doesn't work with my keyboard because for some reason my keyboard has this weird I don't know. It's something to do with my wireless keyboard and this game because I played Stepmania beforehand, but it works. But enough of my problems. You can see that we're playing on a new input system with 126 frames per second. Let's say if we want to go over to Game Banana and let's look for Friday Night Funkin' Plus. I can't type. Friday Night Funkin' FPS Plus. This gives you a higher frame rate, and I'm pretty sure it does fix a bit of the key errors as well. Well, I guess while we're downloading this, I can also talk about how we can add different skins. So let's, for example, let's go over to this one. If we come over to images and move down to, I don't know, over to Spooky Kids, their files independently got changed because they're using the PNG under the same title that the game detects as the Spooky Kids. So if you find if you have any frame setups like this, you can basically just replace these out. You can replace the Spooky Kids out with any of your characters that you want to put in there. And we have a friend who's done amazing work right here. But if we also look to the icon grid as well, we can actually see that my friend snuck in a little bit of an icon for me right here. I never seen this before. Actually, that's pretty cool. It also works the same way as the songs and sounds. If you look over to Spookies, we can see the original Spookies is still there just because it's not the file that the game detects. The game will detect the instrumental file and the voices. If we check these, It's an entirely different song. Cool, right? And the voices are definitely different too. They even made their own like thing. You can't really tell because the numbers are just a bunch of weird jimble jamble to the untrained eye, but there are a few sections that have like different note inputs and everything. Actually, with this one, all of them are different note inputs. But yeah, if you have the data, images, and music, you should be fine. The game will come in with some games will come in with their own executable files that you can play. This one does not. All you have to do is just replace some of the assets, and you should be fine. The mods file never works. This just don't even like look at the mod file. I should have just said this first, but I'm saying it now. Don't look at the mod file at all. But yeah, that's that. Hope you guys did find this helpful, and go check out some of the videos I've made. I made quite a few videos on YouTube. There should be end cards all over the place, so go check these out. Some of these are actually pretty good in my opinion. I should know. I've edited every single one of these videos. Can I get to 400 subscribers before 3, 2, 1? That would be such a helpful thing for me, but it's up to you to subscribe. If you don't like the content I make, you can always subscribe later. According to YouTube statistics, only... I'm dragging this on for too long. See you guys in the next video. Peace out, my gamers.